Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and for today's video I'm going to be telling you all about my hair. How I grew it out this long, how I maintain it while still getting highlights, all the products that I use, and just general stuff like that about my hair. First off, my hair story or background, I have the wildest journey. I have always had this type of hair from I would say like 9th grade all the way until freshman year of college. And then in freshman year of college, I decided, why don't I dye my entire head platinum blonde? Now, I know what you're thinking. That right there was the mistake, and that is where she ruined her hair. That's actually not where the story is going, though. I actually successfully bleached my hair from this color to platinum blonde. I did end up going to a salon. Now, here is a thing that I never hear anyone talk about. And this might be common sense for some people, but it wasn't common sense for me, so maybe this tip can help you out. I want to tell you some advice. What people never talk about is once you dye your hair, bleach it, whatever, once you do it from the root down, like if you dye your entire head a color, you can never go back to your natural root color until it fully grows out. And we all know a full head of hair from root to shoulders takes about 1.5 to 2 years. If you are going to dye your head an entire color or bleach your head an entire color, make sure you want to upkeep with that for at least 2 years. And if you don't, if you end up not liking it, you can never just rinse that color out and erase it and try to get back to your natural color. It will never work. Even if you do successfully end up dyeing the rest of your hair to match your roots, that color will fade in literally like 3 to 4 washes. So you're gonna have to keep doing that over and over again, which can be damaging to the hair. My advice to anyone, if you're going to dye or bleach your hair, always leave your root. Never ever touch the roots. That's just how I feel. Personally, whenever I get my hair done, I always ask for a shadow root. That way it's blended super nicely and it's able to grow out without that line of demarcation. As you can see, I do have my roots right now. This is my natural color from like here up. And I do like to get that face frame. She basically went in and dyed all the platinum bleached hair to match my roots. And we just had to keep going through that process until it kept going up and up and up, if that makes sense. And that process from going to completely platinum to this now took 4 years. 4 whole years. What I did was I kept dyeing it and dyeing it and dyeing it until all my natural hair grew out to like literally here, and I cut all of it off to start over. I didn't have to do that whole dyeing process for that long, but that was because I was willing to cut off like a lot of my hair. If you guys aren't willing to do that and you want to keep the length, you're gonna have to keep going through that process again and again and again until your natural all grows out. And you are gonna have to go to the salon at least once a month to match your roots, because like I said, it'll look great when you walk out of the salon, but that color will fade in like 3 to 4 washes and it'll look really brassy. The platinum will show through and it's just not a good look. That is something that I really wish someone would have told me. Like, once you dye your whole head, there is no going back until you grow out all your natural hair again, which we all know that takes years to do. That is my hair story, and I could not be happier now to be 22, almost 23 with the hair that I originally had in high school. Like, it's honestly so crazy how that one decision going platinum, it took me 4 years to recover from that. So that is my hair story, and now I'm going to be getting into the products that I use on my hair. The last 6 months, my hair has been going through this really weird phase where I have a flaky scalp, but I have really oily roots. And that is really hard to combat. It's kind of like a combination type of hair, because if you use something like super stripping to get rid of the oily roots, that's going to make your scalp more flaky and dry. But if you try to combat the flaky scalp by, you know, going in with a super hydrating shampoo, it's going to really weigh down those roots. So I kind of had to make the choice, okay, do I want oily roots or do I want a dry scalp? And ultimately I did choose I would rather have a dry scalp. I feel like it's a lot easier to treat and it's less noticeable too. You can treat oily roots by using dry shampoo, but a lot of dry shampoo tends to cake up on your scalp and add more flakes and like, you know what I mean? Like just that buildup, and it's just really a lose-lose situation. I'm still not 100% where I want my scalp to be, but I am really happy with how my hair is right now. So how I combat my oily roots is I go in with this Nexxus Dimetress Weightless Volume Shampoo. I really like how it has 0 silicones, because silicones do tend to weigh down your hair. I feel like I always had a nice volume and nice bounce to my hair, But when my hair was going through that oily phase for some reason, it really looked way down and flat, and I did not like that at all. So I just switched to not only a volume shampoo, but a weightless volume shampoo. I just feel like that is so good for oily hair. At the same time, you're getting rid of the oil, you're also adding in that volume to your hair, which I love. For my conditioner, I always avoid my roots, because whenever I add conditioner to my roots, as you can guess, it weighs down my hair and just makes it look even more oily. I have tried so many conditioners over the past few months, and I always go back to my OG, which is OGX Coconut Oil Miracle Conditioner. This really is just, I feel like, the perfect conditioner. It doesn't weigh my hair down, it doesn't weigh my ends down. It really adds that perfect bit of moisture and shine without too much of it. This is so perfect, and it also smells incredible. For a hair mask, I try to wash my hair every 3 to 4 days, so I don't use a hair mask once a week. I actually use a hair mask every 2 weeks, so twice a month. So my favorite hair mask is Kristen S's fragrance-free hair mask. I am obsessed with that mask. Everything about it is so perfect. However, for some reason, Target discontinued it, so I couldn't find it anywhere, so I was forced to switch my hair mask. I switched to the Herbal Essence BioRenew Coconut Milk and Aloe Hydrating Hair Mask. I haven't tried this yet, but I have had really good experiences in the past with Herbal Essence, so I really trust their brand. And it also smells really good, like so amazing, so fresh and clean. 0 parabens, sulfate, and it is color safe, which is always something that I look for since I do have color treated hair. One more product that I do want to throw in there, I tend to use this about once a month, and I did mention earlier that I do have that dry flaky scalp, and you guys are probably thinking, what do you do to treat that? So what I use is Nexus's Scalp Energy. It is a gentle exfoliating scalp scrub. This really helps with that buildup and just to get that extra clean, and it definitely reduces my flakes as well. Every now and then when I get out of the shower, I pair it with the Nexus Scalp Energy leave-in treatment. So you just apply this to your roots. One, it smells incredible, like the best smell ever, but this reduces my flakes instantly, and it does not weigh your hair down, which is a really good plus. So that is how I combat my dry scalp with also not weighing my hair down. I'm kind of treating my oily hair and my dry scalp all at once with these products. The final product I'm going to be showing you guys is the dry shampoo that I use. I used to use Batiste, and although it does work so effectively, it's like the best dry shampoo out there, I feel like. It really does have that chalky feeling and build up on your scalp after just one use. So I did switch from that to this ACV dry shampoo powder. I really like the dry shampoo powder over the spray, surprisingly. This smells amazing, and not only does it instantly take my oily roots away, but it also adds a lot of volume to my hair, which I really like. As for how I keep my hair so healthy, other than the products that I use, I try to stay away from heat as much as possible. I did straighten my hair for this video. I would say that I use heat tools, whether it be to straighten or curl. I would say probably once every 2 weeks. I really try to avoid it and not do it that much. And also something huge that I feel like helps me a lot is I do not blow dry my hair at all. I always let my hair naturally air dry. As for my detangler, I use It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In Condition plus Keratin. This is so good because not only does it detangle your hair, it also adds keratin back into it, which your hair does lose keratin when you color treat it. And also this does have a heat protectant in it, which is so great if I am going to be straightening or curling my hair. I don't have to worry about adding an extra heat protectant onto it just because my detangler already has it rolled in. Here are some of the benefits. I hope you guys can see that. Go ahead and pause if you would like to read that. But yeah, that was all for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Comment down below your holy grail hair product. Subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss any future uploads from me, and hopefully I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!